So ever since this story broke that the Susan G. Komen Foundation would end its partnership with Planned Parenthood, a lot of people have decided to donate money privately to Planned Parenthood, which is excellent. So far, Planned Parenthood in the last day and a half has been able to raise $650,000, which is great.
What now, Komen? What now? What now? No, that's great. I love that they picked it up. I think they had lost about $1.2 million from Susan Komen Foundation.
Yes.
And so they've at least gone halfway home already. And I love people's outrage and reaction to this. I'm glad that they are upset about it. It's a real problem because so many women, hundreds of thousands of women, would not be getting checks for breast cancer because of the money that was pulled.
And last night, well, what happened is yesterday, Susan G. Komen Foundation decided to release a statement. And what they did is they posted a YouTube video where they claimed, no, this has nothing to do with political pressure at all. In fact, Nancy Brinker, who is the CEO of the Komen Foundation, says, "We will never bow down to political pressure," except that's exactly what you did. The VP, as I mentioned before, is Karen Handel. She was endorsed by Sarah Palin. She is a Tea Partier. She is right-wing. That has a lot to do with it. You have right-wing activists pressuring the Komen Foundation to pull out of Planned Parenthood. That also has a lot to do with it. So claiming that you're not bowing down to political pressure is ridiculous, and no one believes it.
Two things about that. So this new senior vice president that you're talking about, the right-winger, she apparently tweeted out that typical of an abortion group to turn a fundraising decision into a political bomb. I mean, get a load of that irony. What a Republican thing to do. Because of a political decision, we're taking away your money, and if you react to it, oh, I can't believe how political you're being.
Right.
Right? And then somehow that tweet later got erased. And, just magic how that happened. And yesterday they were talking about how they made this decision based on if there's an investigation, they're worried about that, et cetera. All of a sudden, the new justification today is, oh, no, it was just based on eligibility and grant strengthening. What does that even mean, right? And why did you switch the reasons in one day? No, they're in full backpedal here, because they got caught buckling to Republican pressure, or perhaps because some of them are Republicans and they made a political decision here, and one that hurts a lot of women.
And the thing that really angers me about this story is the idea that since Planned Parenthood locations don't do mammograms, that all they are is abortionists. That's all they do. No, that's not the case at all. Planned Parenthood has a variety of different services that young people benefit from, okay? And one of the things that is never talked about is Pap smears. Pap smears cost about $100 if you go to a regular doctor, right? For people who don't have health insurance and are from low-income families, they can't afford that $100 a year to get a Pap smear. So maybe they don't do mammograms, but they do a breast exam to make sure there are no abnormalities or no lumps or anything like that. So look, the fact that I'm even spending time talking about this is a little ridiculous, because I know our audience is smart enough to know that Planned Parenthood is not just an abortion clinic and that's it. But it drives me crazy that there is a possibility that they'll be defunded to the point where, like, people who are living in areas that only have a Planned Parenthood and don't have other clinics that are affordable aren't going to have the health care that they need.
And look, one of the reasons we're so concerned is because this is not the first time the Republicans have done this strategy. They did this against Acorn. And remember, with Acorn, they went and did incredible political pressure until, of course, the Democrats easily caved in and pulled their public funding. Now, public funding wasn't all that Acorn had, but it was a big enough percentage of their income that without it, they couldn't survive, so they folded up the whole thing. Even though it was not a majority of their money, it was not from public funding. So are they trying that strategy with Planned Parenthood?
Of course.
Absolutely. And if you don't fight back, then next thing you know, Planned Parenthood could be gone, and then millions of women across the country will not be getting the health services that they need. So, no, we got to fight back hard on this.